Hey everybody, this is going to be a playthrough of the B.P6.1 mission from the Georgian Oil War campaign for the Su-25T. Looking at the mission briefly, we've got a morning mission in the summer. There shouldn't be much glare. There is a high cloud layer that's kind of sparse. It's high up enough that it shouldn't present any visibility issues for you, and it will let you stay high enough to avoid AAA fire. Looking at the Allied flights, we have a couple Ka-50 helicopters flying around. Looking at the threats, we've got Avenger IR guided SAMs, Zu-23 AAA emplacements, Stinger Manpad IR guided SAMs, Chaparral IR guided SAMs, and Vulcan AAA. We've also got a few H-64 Apache helicopters flying around. Those are going to look significantly different from your friendly Ka-50 helicopters, but you'll have to get pretty close to tell the difference. So unless they're shooting at you or a friendly unit or getting shot at by a friendly unit, you can just ignore any helicopters. Looking at the mission planner, the objective of this mission is to destroy 3 enemy tank groups as they advance towards these objectives, one here in the north and one here in the south. The first group on the south is 4 tanks and a AAA, kind of staying on the road through this village, getting past these trees and then heading off-road toward that southern objective. The next group stays in the field pretty much the whole time, going to the northern objective. Again, 4 tanks and a Vulcan. And the third group is up here on the road for a while, or in the field for a while, then on the road, then in the field, then on the road again, heading up into this northern objective here. Also 4 tanks and a Vulcan. Other units in the area you need to be aware of, there's AAA all over the place, a bunch of Zu-23s and stuff like that. And there's also a bunch of man pads in these various artillery groups. Each have a man pad in them. I think one up here too, somewhere, or maybe further to the east. There's also a few Avengers and Chaparral SAM systems. Got one up here, one here, one here. So those are providing pretty good coverage. One here as well. The overall plan, we're going to take off out of Kataisi. Going to turn around right away, start heading towards waypoint 1 and 2. 2's right here. First thing we're going to want to do is spot to the south of our course line this big forest here. And then we'll find these little villages at the northeast edge of that forest. That's going to be the villages that have the road that the southern group goes through. Just north of that, we're going to be able to find the middle group kind of going through the field. Then on the other side of the field, we got this big cluster of cities, and then we've got the northern group. We'll be able to find a road that runs kind of all along the edge of here, and the northern group's going to be on there or just off of there. So those are your landmarks. We're going to want to attack the southern group first. So best thing to do is use your wingman right off the bat, since there's really no SAM threat as long as we stay far enough west. So go ahead and lock something up. Any of these units, direct your wingman to attack your target. If you just tell him to engage everything, he's going to fly around attacking all the anti-air throughout the map and probably die pretty quickly. Because this is a unit or a group that's on a road route, if you hit one of the units in this group, the rest are going to stop and scatter for a while. They will eventually get back going on the road, but it gives you some time to focus on other things. So get that southern group stopped by hitting at least one of their units. Then come around to the north, find the road there. If you do this quickly enough, you may be able to catch them while they're still in the field. This group, even if they are in the field, if you hit them early, they're still going to stop and scatter. So same deal there. Come around to the north from the west, hit one of the units in that group, use your wingman again, get that group to stop. After we get both of the northern and the southern groups stopped, we're going to want to find this middle group that's going to be going through the field. These guys won't stop when you hit them, so you're going to want to destroy at least all 4 of the tanks in this group before you do anything else. So good luck finding them in the field. You just kind of have to get far enough west that you can pan around effectively with your Shkval pod, find that group and start killing them. Once you got at least one of them destroyed, you'll have a fireball to use as a reference point. But finding them initially can be a little bit tough. Kind of as you're coming in on the northern group, you got missiles in the air. If you got a few seconds, you can kind of glance down into the field and just look for movement or dust trails or something like that to help find them. So once you've got that group completely destroyed, or at least all 4 tanks, then you can go ahead and come back to the southern group. If you've dealt with the middle group and the northern group quickly enough, the southern group might still be stopped, or they might have gotten back on their course or on their route at this point. So either way, finish off the southern group and then go back to the north and finish off the northern group. Once you've killed all 3 groups, you're going to get the mission complete text and you can head home. All right, start the mission. Alright, we got the forest on the right, little villages just to the left of that. The southern group will be on a road going through there. We'll have another group coming up the middle in a field. And the third group on the north side on a road skirting the edge of those cities. So we'll take the southern group first and at least get it stopped. Here they are. Get ready to call my wingman in on the first tank. I want to get it locked. Gonna wait for them to come out on the other side of the trees. And I'll start launching the 29L missiles. I'm gonna launch the first one, wait a few seconds, launch the second one. The first one hits the second tank, I will guide the third missile, or the second missile in on the third tank. Launch the second missile. Alright, my two are destroyed. We'll see what the wingman does with his. We'll try to get that northern group stopped as well. Not seeing them on the road yet, so they might still be in the field over there. Doesn't look like the wingman dealt with his target in the first group, so we should still have two tanks and a Vulcan there. Alright, still not seeing them on the road. Check this field. Yep, there they are. Wait for a lock and send the wingman in. Put out some flares just in case any of the chaparrals over here shot at me. I think I see those tanks advancing in the field there, kind of by those power lines and trees right in the middle of the screen. Just little dots. I'll come back around and attack those. I think I saw them kind of over here. Yep, there they are. Send the wingman on one. So we'll see if we can destroy all the tanks in this group in one pass. Put my breakout to slow down, give me some more time. Alright, gotta be aware of triple eye fire down here. Kinda just jinking a little bit for that. Alright, I'll come back around and kill that AAA unit in the field just so he doesn't get under us while we're attacking other things. Probably just send the wingman at that Vulcan so I can take on something on one of the other groups. Here it is. Just waiting for a lock. I think I see that the northern group stopped when I hit them, so I'll focus on the southern group first. Alright, he reported his target destroyed, so the middle group should be done. And There's maybe a couple tanks left on the southern group. I don't see that they got back on the road, but I'm not seeing the units either. Oh, here's one. And here's the other. Yeah, not gonna be able to get that in this pass. Too dangerous. And I'll come from way over here, get a different angle on it. Or it looks like he just got back on the road. That was a miss. I'll send the wingman. That was a miss too. And fired again. A lot of misses. Let's try it again. Alright, you got him that time. Switch back to the northern group up there. See if they're still in the field or if they got back on the road. It looks like they're still hanging out. Just starting to move back on the road. Should be able to finish these off in one pass. I'm going to turn on the auto countermeasures because of the chaparrals in the area. I'll be pumping out a lot of flares manually as I turn around too. Alright, mission complete. Just gotta get out of here without getting shot down. Wingman got hit. Alright, should be safe now. There's the airfield up there.
Gear down. 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 Gear down.
105. Заруливайте на стоянку.
That'll do it.